Do you feel stuck, feel like you can't do anything against a better player, or just want to get out of situations like this? In this video, we're going to help you learn how to avoid taking damage on low ground, win more fights, and go from being this player right here, always getting shot from height, to this player right here, who is always on height dealing the damage and control in the fights. Make sure you stay until the end, because these moves will get progressively more challenging as we start with the easier moves and work our way to the harder moves, because this video is meant to help everyone progress as a player and reach their goals no matter the skill level.
So starting off, we have sprint 90s. So right here, basically you want to sprint, and then once you get to the top of the stair, you're going to put a flat stair, and then you're going to sprint off that, and then you just want that momentum going up. I know 90s are super basic, and everyone, including non-pros, knows how to do them. Mastering sprint 90s will give you an advantage because they are a lot faster than these 90s.
Moving on to the next fundamental move is going to be the side jump. There are so many different variations of the side jump, and you can apply these things we teach further in the video after you complete a side jump. And you can also go straight into a different retake off of a side jump. In this variation, you're going to run up, place a cone, and start heading towards the middle of the ramp while shifting over to the right. And then when you're there, you want to jump out, place a floor, and immediately a stair above you to block your back from your opponent if they're above you.
So triple edits are usually seen as some flashy thing fast editors do, and although that is true, triple edits are a big foundation for the start of a lot of very good retakes. They can also help improve crosshair placement and edit timing. So a triple edit isn't really that complicated. What you want to start off with is a ramp, and then a floor and cone, and then you just want to edit the top left corner of the flat and the top left corner of the cone. And when you get to the wall, you want to make sure your crosshair placement is right on the inner edge of the blue squares, and then yeah, this is really good for expanding on high ground retakes as well.
If there's one thing you've got to stick with and take away from this video, it is these two moves right here, and more specifically, the sidewalls. Because the amount of different retakes you can do from these sidewalls is insane, and they work so well because they block off all of your opponent's angles on you. And since we are on the topic of protective moves, we might as well throw in one of the oldest and most popular moves, the Thwifo cone. Starting off with the first out of the two is the sidewalls, and for these, you're going to want to swing multiple walls around you like this, and after you've done that, place a stair above your head and then edit through. And if you place a cone above your head and swing out to the side, you can do this until you reach max height. And for the Thwifo cone, you're going to want to run up on your stairs, swing walls upwards and behind you, make sure you have it on your back, and then place a cone when you're dragging your crosshair back to the middle. And with the most challenging move to learn in this video, but the most rewarding to learn, the cone flip. Not very often in Fortnite do you see anyone besides highly skilled players use this, and that's because 1, it's hard to learn, and 2, no one is ever really talking about it or really suggesting to learn cone flips. And a super important thing to know with cone flips before we get started is that you need to have a second reset bind if you use scroll wheel reset. There aren't really many cone flip clips, so we're going to be using this example of a cone flip which Polar is effectively used in a ranked game. And you can see in this clip how he swings his walls through his cone and then places a cone above the cone he was under and doesn't fully reset that cone like how scroll wheel reset would, but resets the cone with his blueprints out, allowing him to edit quickly and literally flip the cone by editing the tile on the side he wants to go up on.
To finish the video, we are going to leave you with some retakes incorporating the moves you just learned. Make sure you master all these moves as well as spending time in game and in scrims learning good game IQ, because there are a lot more factors to becoming pro than just these moves. We hope we can help you improve and succeed as a player who wants to go pro by giving you these tips and showing you some retakes with the moves we presented to you in this video. So say you're going off of this retake right here. So what I like to do is I like to drag my cone like this and then jump right here, connect all these walls right here, edit this cone out, and then when you edit these three right here, this cone's not going to fall. So that's the main reason I drag my walls like that. And then from here you can do cone, side jump, whatever piece you want to do off of that. So the main part right here is after you put the cone in the walls, you want to jump up here, land on this stair right here, and you want to wrap your walls like this, because most of the time your opponent's going to be right here. So what I like to do is I like to go out the side right here with this 90 again, obviously. Wrap walls right here. And then, come out here. Something like that, Alright, this is for the people that want to hit a nutty clip. So, what you want to start off with here is you want to put a stair right here, and then a cone. You want the person to be above this. So it's only in the situation where the person's above the stair and you can put a wall right here. You can close this off as well. But you want a wall right here, and then you can go to the right, like that. Put a stair, cone, wall, right here. If you do your peek right, you can get a really good shot off right there.
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, dropping a like and subscribing would mean a lot, and trust me, we got more vids coming for y'all. So stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one.